All right. Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday.
My name is Edwin Edebiri, and I am the Chief Happiness Officer with the I Am Happy Project and also the Happy Neighborhood Project. I am bringing this Happy Monday to you guys from the beautiful Caribbean island of Puerto Rico. It is exciting, and it's just a little change of atmosphere. And now here is one joke before I go on to talk about what we're going to talk about today. Some of you are familiar with Puerto Rico, some of you are not, but the rainforest is one of the most beautiful places you can visit.
I agree.
And so we took the ride all the way there, and we get to the very top, and it was raining like you would not believe it. Okay, it was raining so hard. But here is the joke, though. Some people were actually complaining that it was raining too much in the rainforest. How cool is that? So that was an experience. But it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Anyway, for that, folks, the Happy Monday, I want to talk about positive attitude and happiness. Okay, positive attitude and happiness. Now, I know this is a subject that most people will just take for granted, that we just know if somebody is positive, they're supposed to be happy, and if they are negative, then they're going to be unhappy. Now, I don't think it's that obvious for people who have a negative attitude, because otherwise, why would somebody, choose negative attitude on purpose, especially if you see all the stuff that it affects. Now, every time I do this Happy Monday call, I do a little preparation. I want to be sure that I am up to date with my information and it's backed by research. So this is not just Edwin feeling good about a topic, which is definitely part of it. I won't choose a topic if I don't feel good about it. But it's also backed by very clear research. Okay. And so I want to talk about positive attitude. Now, there are different parts of positive attitude that you will be familiar with. Definitely, being grateful is one of those, positive attitude. Being optimistic is a positive attitude. Practicing acts of kindness is a positive attitude. And then also relishing in the whole idea of how lucky, you are. There are some people that always feel like they are not lucky, that everything just happens to them, and they have nothing to do with it. They don't attract any of those things. It's just a draw of luck or a draw of the card, and they just happen to be on the negative side of it. So that's not true. You can do something about it. You can start, and it's not going to happen overnight. Now, if you are a positive person already, awesome. You already know what I'm talking about, that a good chance is you are a very happy person. But if you are not a positive person, I want to encourage you to take baby steps towards that direction, because it affects a lot of areas of your life. It really does. Being positive has been documented by science, by research, that it has a tremendous impact on your happiness. I think it was Winston Churchill, one of his famous quotes. He said, "A pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity. An optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty." Folks, that makes a whole difference whether you are going to be happy or not. In other words, a positive person can look at exactly the same thing that a negative person is looking at, okay, a pessimist is looking at, and they will react as totally different. And one will be happy and the other will not be happy.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are in that situation, folks, I want to encourage you to take baby steps. To start to move yourself towards the direction of being positive. Now, I have met very few people. I have to say I'm very fortunate. I don't meet a lot of negative people. I really do. I really don't. So I'm very, very happy and thankful for that, okay? But every now and then I will come across one, and they will tell you that, well, I am who I am. That's just the way I am. That's the way, it is. And I'm here to tell you, if you're a negative person, no, that's not who you are. That's not the way it is. You can change. As a matter of fact, the only thing that's constant in life is change. And change starts with making a decision to do so. As a matter of fact, if you are so ingrained in your mind that you cannot change, then I will encourage you to seek help. Because there are some help out there that can get you in the right path to start to change from looking at the world totally from a difficult point of view and start looking at the world totally from a positive point of view. So positive attitude and happiness play a lot of role, and we've talked about gratitude and happiness, and one of the things that we don't talk about a lot is just being thankful that, you are lucky. Now, when I say you are lucky, I don't mean you won lottery or something of that nature, although that could definitely be lucky, no question about it, but that life is happening to you in a very lucky way, that you are blessed with what is happening. You are receiving the things that happen to you in such a gratitude way that you are encouraging more to happen to you. So positive attitude, play a lot of role in all of that. When you're optimistic about life, we've already know that you are going to be happier. People tend to drawn closer to people that have positive attitudes. I don't know if you've ever been in a workplace, and once somebody is coming to the break room, you just see people just gradually moving away. They just keep the room. The room just gets empty very quickly. You hear the word, oh, here he comes, or here she comes, and with that pronouncement, the room is empty and the person is now by themselves. Why? Now, it might be a self-fulfilling prophecy. You might say to yourself, well, nobody want to hang with me, then I don't want to be bothered with them. But you also might want to check, why is it that nobody want to hang with you? Because nobody consciously wants to draw to a negative person. Nobody just want to do that. It's just draining, And so positive people, they tend to receive more social support. Positive people are less stressed and are less depressed. We talked about that before, so I'm not going to go into detail with that. You can check our YouTube channel for that. And research also indicates that optimists and pessimists approach problems differently, and their ability to cope successfully with adversity also differ as a result of that. So folks, we are not just talking about, just a feeling, although feeling is part of it. So I want to encourage you, folks, take baby steps. Catch yourself when you are being negative, catch yourself, and then do a check. In short, one of the things that I used to do, and everybody that know me know I'm a very positive person, but at the same time, I'm human, so that means sometimes something will creep in. And what I have learned to do, I use a very simple formula I call cancel it, When something negative creeps into my head, I quickly cancel it. And sometimes I have to scream, depends on what it is that's creeping into my head. I can scream really loud. If somebody, we're close to me, they think somebody is doing something to me, But I will cancel it quickly. Because if you don't stop it in its track, then it's going to grow into something bigger, and before you know it, it ruins your day, and if you don't take time, it can ruin your life. So the simplest step to becoming more positive is, number one, make a decision that you're going to be more positive, just like you make a decision that you're going to be happier, because having a positive attitude will help your happiness a great deal. So make a decision. Then the second thing that I would say is,
I was going to do some work out there.
When you feel like you are being negative, catch yourself. Okay, catch yourself very quickly and cancel it. And then replace whatever it is that was creeping into your head with something positive. And then the third thing that I will do, and this is a little bit tougher to do, actually be accountable to somebody. Find somebody that you know that's very positive and let them know, hey, you know what? I tend to be a little negative. Can you catch me every time I'm going that direction and just bring it to my awareness, Folks, if you can get to that level where you can accept 100%, your attitude and you've made a commitment to get better at it to the point where you can have accountability, folks, I'm telling you, you are not only going to be a positive person, but you're going to be a very happy person. So those are the little steps, So the first one is just to recognize it. Okay, recognize it and make a decision that you're going to change from being negative to being positive. And number two is cancel it. Once something negative is creeping in your head, cancel it very quickly before you go into something else. And then the third is find somebody that's really positive and have them hold you accountable for being positive. And follow the instruction. Once you give them permission to hold you, don't argue with them. Don't say, oh, I'm not being negative now. Oh, this is different. No. If they observe you being negative, accept it and do something about it. So that's my little statement today because, again, there is a body of science now that's backing it. Not only are you a happier person when you have a positive attitude, you are also a healthier person. Positive people are healthier than negative people. It's just that simple. So if you want to improve your health and you want to improve your level of happiness, now move into the path of being a positive person. So today's call, folks, is positive attitude and happiness. Again, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, I encourage you to do so. Go to Ask the CHO. Just go to youtube.com and type in Ask the CHO. That's AskTheCHO. And share that channel with everybody that you come across because we all know the best way, folks, to really spread happiness is you be happy and you share it. Okay? So share that with everybody so that we can get this word out so everybody can, be a little bit happier in their life. Okay, so part of our tradition, we always end this call by wishing each other happiness because whatever we focus on is going to grow, and I wish happiness upon each and every one of you, and I hope that grows in your life. So I'm going to count to 2, and we're going to say Happy Monday together and for each other. 1, 2.
Happy Monday.
Monday.
Enjoy the rainfalls in Puerto Rico. Been there last year.
Happy Monday, everyone.
All right. Thank you, guys. You guys stay happy. Okay.
You do the